Hey guys, Natasha Tessier. Welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about all the good suburbs here in the city of Houston and some of the most popular neighborhoods to go to. So if you're looking for something diverse, innovative, we've got a very culturally rich metropolitan area. There's lots of sunshine, pro sports, and really good food. Then Houston may be a fit for you. Today I wanted to go over some of the good suburbs and neighborhoods that are most popular and why. Hey there, I'm Natasha Tessier. Welcome to my channel. Would love to meet you. Please hit the subscribe, comment below where you're from, and let me know so I know where some of my followers are from. I'd love to get to know you. Today I want to talk about just some of the popular neighborhoods and suburbs in the city of Houston and where people go and why. So today is gorgeous out. Let's see, it's end of May, almost Memorial Day, 68 degrees out this morning. We're still in our good weather. It really gets bad like in July. It gets hot in June, but bad in July. But we're still having cool evenings here and pretty nice temperatures this week. So the first thing is Houston is huge. It's over 600 square miles with over 2 million residents. I think it's now the fourth most populated city in the nation. So it's big and there's a lot to choose from and a lot of different, some of my clients like to be in Midtown where, there's a very happening kind of young vibe, or the Heights is a really cool place. We actually have a listing coming in the Heights soon, kind of usually younger people, younger families, that kind of crowd. And then some people like the suburbs and they want, a quarter of an acre or, we're on 2 acres. So it kind of depends on what you're looking for. But Houston has a lot to offer. So today I just thought I would start with going over the top neighborhoods. And there's so many. I grew up in the Memorial area. It's a great area right in the city. My parents still live there. I sell several houses there. Really good space too. Today though, I kind of wanted to go more towards the outskirts. And so the first one I'm going to come up with is Cinco Ranch. So Katy, I grew up just inside from Katy about, 20 minutes. The particular neighborhood I'm talking about, Cinco Ranch, is one of the suburbs in the city of Katy. Katy is also huge. It doesn't have the trees and the hills that Montgomery has, but it is a very, very cool town. You've got Bass Pro, you've got the huge water park. Out towards Fulshire, you've got more land, good schools. So it's about 30 miles west of downtown. It's a master plan community. It started in 1991. There's about 15,000 homes in Cinco Ranch. There's 63 parks, 20 on-site schools, 17 tennis courts, 6,000 square feet of a clubhouse, a beach club. La Centera is the shopping center. It is really cool outdoor. It's got Trader Joe's and a lot of outdoor shopping and dining. And Niche has several times ranked it as the best suburb in all of Texas. The homes here are usually big, beautiful, built the 90s, early 2000s. Most of them, I would say, made of brick. Not a lot of condos and stuff. They're mostly 4 to 5 bedrooms, anywhere from $375 up to $875. That was on my most recent Zillow search. The majority of the residents own their homes, and it's just a great area, especially if you need to just take that commute straight into town. You want quick access to San Antonio or even, further down, like going by the coast and stuff. It's a good spot. The next one is going to be the Woodlands. Over year, it's always ranked one of the top suburbs to live in. There's something for everybody in the Woodlands. We're starting our waterway nights where they'll do concerts on the water every weekend. There's Woodlands Mitchell Pavilion with the outdoor amphitheater. There's tons of high-end fine dining, shopping, very close to the airport, lots of trees, heavily wooded. So the Woodlands is 28,000 acre suburb and it's 40 miles north of the city of Houston. It has a lot of luxury homes, excellent amenities. You have your kayaking, hiking, your swan boat rides on the lake. Like I mentioned, the outdoor amphitheater, and it really caters to a lot of nature lovers. There's a lot of bikers and outdoor enthusiasts in the area, but education is also kind of a top priority in the Woodlands. Almost every single school is high ranked as a great school on almost every site you're going to see. So very highly rated schools. The Woodlands was rated the #1 best city to live in America. So where Cinco Ranch was in Texas, the Woodlands is one of the best cities in America, and it hits that over and over again. And the median home price is around $472. You can find a condo for, $250, and you can find, I think it goes up to over $13 million. There's several high-end golf courses in there. and you can do, you know, low end all the way to high end. There's several villages in the Woodlands, and that includes a bunch of the amenities and the different pools. And with that, they do not, if you live in one of the villages in the city, you do not have an HOA, which is really cool, and you have access to all the pools. Pretty low tax rate there, usually around 2.1 or so, unless you're in the newer neighborhoods that are further out. So the next one I'm going to go to is Sugarland. Sugarland is also a great area. The medium home price is only $395 there, and it's closer to downtown, 20 minutes, and closer kind of going to the coast out off 59. There's a lot of shopping, dining, nightlife, you know, performing arts and all that stuff. Every little suburb here is kind of its own little place. It has its own hospitals, its own Costco, its own everything. I would say the Woodlands has the most as far as high-end shopping and dining, but all the suburbs have a lot of different amenities to offer. They also have large yards. Oh, I forgot to mention, in the Woodlands, you will often see 10,000 square foot lots. Usually their lots are a lot bigger than Katy. So you might have a quarter to half an acre. Usually a quarter, 10 to 15,000 is probably pretty common in the Woodlands. Of course, there are areas that have less, but it's easier to find larger lots there. So the median home price is about $400, but you can find homes in Sugarland closer to $200, and a one bedroom there rents around $1,000 a month. Okay, so the last place that I'm going to talk about, I'm kind of group these together, is kind of the Tomball, Magnolia, Montgomery area, and even out to Conroe. Those are probably the most conservative areas, especially when you get to Magnolia and Montgomery. So if politics matter to you, I don't talk politics on my channel, but if they do, I think Montgomery's been named year over year one of the most conservative areas. You will see, you know, churches on every corner, lots of Trump signs, and there's land. It's a little more rural, so it's not, you know, you might be 20-25 minutes from fine dining and shopping. So just keep that in mind when you're looking at Tomball, Magnolia, Montgomery. The reason I kind of group those together is all those others like Katy, Cinco Ranch area, the Woodlands, Sugarland, they have big school districts. These only have 2 schools. So like Tomball has Tomball and Tomball Memorial. Magnolia has Magnolia, Magnolia West. Montgomery has Montgomery High School and Lake Creek High School, what I have on. And so, you know, those are kind of more rural. It's very common to live on 2 or 3 acres, some unrestricted out, you know, kind of way out, or just lots of acreage neighborhoods. Also highly rated schools, especially as you go out to Montgomery ISD, very highly rated schools. But Tomball and Magnolia too also have highly rated schools. And you can have anything from a traditional brick home to a modern farmhouse on land, kind of a more variety because it's more customized to what people want. So those are also great areas to live. I said that was the last one, but I forgot Cypress. So sorry, it's summer here. We're on our last days of school and I am forgetful. But anyway, Cypress, another huge master plan community. You cannot go wrong with Cypress. There's Town Lake. It's all on the water. That is one of the only places that you can live on the water and still boat. And, you know, like we live on the water, but there's no motorized sports on our water. So you can boat and ski and go to dinner on the water, and very amazing. There's also Bridgeland. We also have another house coming up for sale in the Bridgeland area. Very highly rated schools. I believe Cypress is up to 12 or 13 high schools. You've got 3,000 to 4,000. They're in per school. They're all 6A. So back to like that, Tomball is now 6A, but Magnolia is big 5A, and then Lake Creek, Montgomery are small 5A. So they rank the schools based obviously on the population and how many kids are in them. So it kind of just depends on if you want a more rural feel and you want to drive in, or you want to be someplace like Cypress. You would really have everything you'd need. You have, I think, 3 or 4 different huge hospitals. You have a Costco, tons of restaurants, tons of shopping, and all that good stuff. And lots of homes to choose from there. You might have some modern feel like in the newer Bridgeland area, or if you go out to Fairfield, you're going to have more traditional, kind of like Katy with your red brick homes and, you know, those kind of things. So anyway, those would be the top ones, kind of at least on the suburbs. We could obviously talk about, you know, the Montrose, Midtown area. We could talk about the Heights, River Oaks, all that good stuff in the city, but I kind of wanted to do more of the suburbs. So we went through Cinco Ranch, then over to the Woodlands, out to Sugarland, and then we grouped together Tomball, Magnolia, Montgomery area into one, and then lastly we hit Cypress. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to fill out my form below, call me, text me, whatever you need, and I'd be happy to help you. You can find me on social media. I'm Houston Realtor Natasha on Instagram. It's just Natasha Tessier on Facebook, but I'm here to answer questions. We do this every day. We move families here every day. I'm gonna go over the steps to moving here. I had a client request, like, how do I sell my house and get over there in time and make everything happen? We do that every day for people, so I will be happy to do a video on that. Or if you have another suggestion, let me know, and I hope you have a blessed day.